Well, we're on a new project today. Looks halfway decent from the outside. Just wait till we get inside. I'll also note it is 33 degrees on October 30th here in St. Louis, and I am not ready for cold yet. So, first floor unit there, get a little taste of what's to come. This was just cleaned out last week. Demolition crew did a ton of hard work. I'll try to pop in some pictures of the mess that was in here. It was full of belongings still when it was abandoned. Then a couple years ago, a storm took a good chunk of the roof off. And I will also note that it doesn't smell fantastic in here. So, we already drained the water. It also rained a couple inches over the weekend, so. And it's street cleaning day. So that is one of the dumpsters full of debris. You can see it's mostly personal belongings. All soaked, nothing good. But here's the problem. The roof leaks, and it leaks a lot. So that is the ceiling. We'll have to pull that down to get to the bad rafters. They look okay up front here. It seems to be mostly in the middle of the building, but we're gonna find out, replace what's needed. The roofer said at least 8. So we know we got that coming. This was a couple inches deep. So the good news is the floor joists seem to be good. The floorboards will definitely need to be replaced. And then, yeah, that's a lot of daylight coming through. Definitely not what you want to see inside a building. So again, this room, we're gonna have to pull the ceiling down to get up there, see what we actually are working with. And then back here, the roof does seem to be intact. Not exactly great conditions regardless, but it's not pouring rain through, at least. This kitchen, except for the appliances, was full of kitchen stuff. Mostly cleaned out now. Still quite a bit of demolition work to do, at least. But things are cleared out. Calendar says 2016. It is currently 2023. So I don't know if that is when it was last lived in, but it was lived in at least up to that point. And I am most definitely not going to open this refrigerator and freezer because I bet they smell. But relatively clean stove, so hey, that's something at least. Ooh, that was a bit of a soft spot on the floor. So the second floor unit, well, there's the small bathroom. And then the second floor unit also had a side stair entry. So you would get out between the buildings there. And then it shares a common wall with the building next door that has the same owner that will also be rehabbing that. And then it was built with a little area to get light in here. So that's the stair hall looking forward again. And more sky. So that's the little tour. We'll get started knocking some ceiling down and hopefully get these rafters replaced pretty quick.
It's gonna knock it down, right?
I don't know.
We got to saw.
Trying not to think too much.
We have to cut off.
Yeah. solid.
What,
Give me a dead battery. Neato.
Yeah.
Kind of like that.
A wire holding it.
Yep.
Right on the ladder. That's good. Didn't break the light.
Oh, I was worried about that. That was anticlimactic. That's not good. Fell down. It did. Opposite bricks, but it's okay. It's just on the inside. Very solid wood.
Mm-hmm. I think you better do something different.
I feel like I'm standing on the wrong side of the
I
ladder.
think you need to get over that side and cut them first. Oh man, you broke the blinds. I like the wire. And that's why I walked over here.
You didn't turn the light switch off, right?
I don't know what.
It's
Oh
over
yeah, it is. It's off. Interesting.
Load bearing wire.
Yep. Blinds again. All right.
Project's over budget now. Got to replace the blinds.
Yep.
Well, we have all the ceiling cut out, and we were able to closely inspect each of the rafters. And the roofer thought 4 needed to be replaced, and 4 needed to be sistered. It's actually the first 24 rafters just need to be entirely replaced. So now we just have to figure out how to cut these out of place without dropping them on our head or something not good. So I think we'll figure that out as we go. So stay tuned.
There we go. Knock the house down.
That was mostly sawdust.
Like that one.
Down she goes. Alright. Let's take a little trip to the window. So, something like 5 or 6 dumpsters out of here so far. Maybe more. There's actually 2 buildings right next to each other. They're semi-connected. And they were both loaded up with junk. So there have been dumpsters in the front, on the side, and in the back.
Jim.
I was wondering how far it would pull. I had some long boards on there.
Yep, that's right. Get you?
Yeah.
Besides the battery getting you.
Battery almost got me worse. Why do you wear gloves? Should be wearing gloves.
I don't know.
I can't stand to wear gloves. It's a sensory issue. Deal with it.
I can't see up there to see what it is. I think it's just a piece of plywood.
Yeah, I don't think it's full sheet.
Because I just shoved
I
a
think it's an
small piece
offcut.
back.
I think it's an offcut that they walked on.
I got an offcut. I just slid back that way too.
Yeah. All right. We have to call workers' compensation insurance on this one.
Yeah.
For those of you watching at home, we do indeed have workers' compensation insurance. It costs me a lot of money.
You're holding it now.
It's right down on the top of the skin. Just took the first layer right off.
Oh.
It doesn't hurt a bit.
It will.
I mean, it probably will when I wash it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a pretty good sheet though. It's more than a.
Yeah. It's.
Well, if we get on this with the ladder out towards the middle, shove it.
That's about half. It's about 48 by 48. Half sheet, I'd say.
Be able to slide it down though. That way.
Yeah, well.
Or unless you drop it in here, or you cut the double.
I'd rather not. Also, we got a mess in our way.
I know. I need to cut some of them up.
Yeah. Let's take a break here for a moment.
I think about it now.
Yeah.
Go clean your.
Bead no notch, 1x6 crown. typical pocket door is there also.
Yep.
Well, we're making progress here. The rafters are coming down pretty easy with a cut on the, well, directions don't mean anything to you, to the south side, which does not have an adjacent building. The north side that you can see there is a common party wall. So we're letting it slip out of those. Working pretty well. And we have gotten to the point where we can't work in our own mess anymore. So, time to clean it up. You can see they've just laid down. Makes a spectacular crash. I'm sure you've enjoyed watching that so far. And then this side, it's just a short stub to get out. So, got about a third of the way back, 2/3 of the way to go, give or take.
One side falls. Huh. The opposite way you thought it was going to fall, didn't it?
Yeah. That one's got a tie on it.
It almost went downstairs.
Yeah. That's what I wanted.
Downstairs?
Yeah.
That's got a tie on it.
Does it?
Yep.
Must be on your side.
It is.
I mean, to state the obvious, since you're seeing it and I'm not. You know what? They don't need this up there.
There's a bunch of scraps up there. Let me walk over and get it there. Not you got it that far down. I gotta watch for this pipe in my way all the time. Waiting for that to fall down the head. The other one's wiggling. That one.
Like that.
Yeah.
It's good to test your hard hat. That's why I said watch out.
I was figuring to go up. That's why I said I'm going in this corner. I knew it was that bad. I didn't have to cut that one. That one was shot too. No, I only need a couple of them.
Oh. When you're... His view above was obscured by the
Yeah.
one buys, and from below, we couldn't tell until the ceiling was down, so...
That one's gonna plug in 3 nails out there. Have to cut that one off a little bit and then can't get a trash pile. Yeah, we love a good trash pile.
I don't think this is gonna fit.
What, through the door?
Sure will.
Yeah, get the wire off you.
Fold it up.
Me too.
Think that was rotten?
Nah. The whole roof's ready to come down. When you were hitting it.
Oh. Caught on the pipe.
Doesn't it always? right that time. Just gotta take a picture.
I'm gonna take a picture too.
I didn't know. Over there I saw something, but it was a stick. Gotta use it as a point.
There she goes.
Yeah, shook the whole building.
Oops.
What did that do? What did that come off for? I thought that one was gonna slide. Where'd your blade go?
It's in the wood.
Don't do that. It broke the blade right off.
I did not mean to hit the
Trigger.
Yeah.
Broke the blade. Would you like a new blade? Or a bent blade?
Well, mostly finished up getting the rotten rafters down. Look at that nice blue mid-autumn sky. Warmed up a little bit today, mid-40s. I'll take it. So we have ourselves a nice mess, and it's a little bit of work to do up there. A couple of those pockets need a little bit of work. We got to get some pieces out there. A couple of those have stars and tie rods through, and some of the 1-bys up there. But as you saw earlier, there is a fresh dumpster. Probably won't need all 40 yards for this, but this will take up a chunk. The cleanout crew has been working next door. They'll be back tomorrow. They are going to take care of this, and while they're doing that, we're going to go start building some stairs next door to where we've been framing the floors back in. We got to basically do the same stair setup that we did on the other side, so we'll have to cut back some of the floor and then cut a whole brand new opening to the basement. But this was a fun little in-between project. So once this gets cleared out, we'll get new 2x10s. We need 18s. The span is just under 17 feet. And then with the pockets, add 4 to 6 inches on each side. We're in good shape with the 18s. And the slope will be easy since we're just putting them right back into the same pockets. They will recreate the slope that was already there. The roofer will take care of the decking and obviously the TPO portion of the roof. We're not good roofers. So that'll do it for today. We'll be back in a day or 2 or 3. However that ends up working out. Whatever lumber delivery is, get that boomed up to avoid the stairs, take it right through the windows, and hopefully it all goes together pretty quick. Should be straightforward. We got to go around the 2 chimneys, but that's not a big deal. It just doubles on each side. So for now, we'll wrap it up for the night. Sun is setting. It's cooling down. We'll get back in a couple days here.